All right, this is the status of the Airstream right now and everything that happened yesterday with Tice's help, my cousin-in-law. We found out that the sink is kind of leaky, so it's gone. And that sink had a bunch of problems, so the countertop is gone and the sink is gone. I always wanted the oven, the stove out. It probably works fine, but it's gone. And, yeah, so here is the aftermath. We didn't have a place to dump it quite yet. The fridge, though, good news, probably just going to replace the door, because it's mainly the door that has the problems. And inside, I don't see any cracks, so we'll see if it's working. If it's not working, we'll still have the fridge to replace it. It doesn't smell, so hey, good. Countertop, may just want to go all the way across, put a microwave down below, and maybe another storage area. I don't know where I'd put Foreman and blender. We've got a screen missing. Screen, I think all the screens should be replaced. This one is fine, but it's just old and ready to rip. Screen is actually, I think, okay on that one. But still, probably could be replaced if needs be. Needs a screen, and that screen's alright. So most of the screens are alright if they're up. I think we just took out that one, which was the one that was bad. Okay, and the green thing needs to go. We also took out, well, I should say he took out the water heater and the toilet. So let's go back here to see the aftermath. We need cleanup on aisle 5. Water tank, and I'm told there may be a water tank underneath there. And in here, all the hoses and all the stuff, just, you know, it can be gone as well. There's the opening for the water heater. I'm assuming it goes right back there. There is the vent, and it's missing a portion, but it starts up again there to vent out smells. So maybe a fan to blow out from the bucket, to blow out smell up top still. Might as well utilize what we got. There is our breaker, and just random wires around. And there's another open-ended wire. Who knows what that is? And so where the power goes to this? It must be, oh, there it is right here. This is the power. And I think it is fine. On the other side, it is fine as well. It's a big hunkin' wire, so that's why I'm thinking it's all right. But coming out from that, we don't get to see it. So, so all the AC that is being distributed and it is maybe in the walls, perhaps. That's an 8-track, it could be gone. So let's look for where AC plugs in. You got AC there. You have, oh, I thought there'd be one here. Let's see one here either. Let's go look inside of here. I don't really see a power per se. It looks like it's all propane. This could be, and what is this? I don't know. We can certainly, it doesn't access there either. Here's a pipe though. There's something else. I think that's the battery box. There's something behind there. You got light fixtures, light fixture, light. It runs off 110 and 12. So I want to put LEDs because that 60-watt ones just aren't going to cut it. There's power over there. There's power right here between these two. And I think they keep it at a pretty level height. Oh, there's power right here. There's just one port. By the kitchen, you'd think there'd be more than just one port available. Let's go into here and let's see some more electrical. So we've got whatever that is, some more electrical power that goes into whatever that is. And then we have this guy, which we haven't tested. So we've got input 170 to 120 and output 6 by 3 and 12 by 3. So it's a 6 or 12 3 amp DC output. And then so it runs down and then open wires. And then a couple more wires back there. We found that we have the tank right underneath that wood portion, just straight down. It's kind of separated, but we need a full enclosure for it, and we need a pump, probably on that side. And the air exits out that way, and we may need to get rid of that because it looks ugly, and there may be something outside in that place. Okay, and I've done measurements on how high this could possibly go if we go with a different sofa. And I've done measurements how far from there to, to here, that is, and then to the door as well. So more storage on this side for sure. I already mentioned that this whole thing over here has to go, right? And then the sink was up and over this, it looks like. But, oh well, through there. And we'll still maybe run in this area, and I'm just running more. And then just have a hook here, or more so a hook way up here, where we could put the shower hose. And then we've got this right here. And then you've got these little railings. I don't know if they're still going to be good. Noxious weed free. Okay. And then, yeah, you've got these little things for curtains all the way around. Hopefully you can use them. You've got wires here. I don't know what they were for. I've measured this opening, and I've got, the fantastic fan, which looks like there's an on-off. And there should be power up in there just fine, I guess. From over there. Not as particular about sink area here. It seems like kind of a waste of space to some extent, especially when I have another sink. So this is where we would have a compost, and it can be higher. It can be, we can have a bigger gray water tank, hopefully, to hold that, and to hold, well, not to hold, but to hold from here in the sinks, and then underneath here in this area. Well, we could still do the gray water because it seems to be a nice spot for it, and storage of sawdust. Maybe use the less used area over there because it curves, or somehow just to set up a big area. And the opening, I guess you'd want to be sitting with feet out this way. So, okay, and finally, I'll do this in probably another video on its own, but we've got these for Legacy Forge custom panels. And I've done measurements on the outside, from outside all the way to outside, and then from outside to up to outside. And then I've done the inside measurements as well. Okay? And then the idea is to hinge them up top and flip them open and divide it in half, because there is a divider here, so that you can flip it open, and maybe it's hinges and it stays open, and then you make it go close with some little bit of effort, or it's spring loaded up and you have to latch it or magnet it or lock it down, or some sort of hydraulic where it just stays wherever you want. Not sure. But these are a little bit different in size. I think the heights are more or less the same, and that over there just seems too difficult to deal with for now. and then panels here where it opens towards each other, because that makes sense because you got this blocking it, and then you don't want to go straight, you know, being in the sitting in the on the toilet and have it open up and hit you in the face. I'd like them to stay open if I'm not level. Not really sure what this thing is. Really, oh, maybe it goes inside of here. Anyways, different latch is fine. I don't need 8-track. Though it's kind of fun. And so I've done measurements on those as well, and the overhang is just barely overhang. Let's do it from this angle. Nope, can't get it to show up. But it's just really slight overhang. And then I think that's more or less it. Oh, and we've got this latch that needs to be replaced so that the people can just open up the outside door. We need to latch it so the outside door is not openable if I don't want them to be opened. I don't know what this whole section is going to have. It's got battery charger. You've got the lights, pump. Since I guess they had put a pump in here. The stereo, fan, and single double. I'm not sure what that is either. But this is where you change. Cool. And that's the inside.